guys, it's Dom Dracofo back with my Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow, and guess who's here?
Hey everybody, Blood Wolf Assassin is back. You miss me?
You will over the summer because we will not be seeing each other.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
So I had to get in this while I could.
Well, you got in at the right time because we
I
are approaching Vermilion City.
I'm glad to see you're training Mankey, because I was actually, when I played this game, I was really excited that you could get a fighting type Pokemon so early in the game.
Yes, but, I really don't need it anymore because my Nidoking is much stronger and it knows double kick.
That's true. That's true. I just like Primeape.
I do too. It's pretty, surprisingly good, actually.
Remember Ash's Primeape?
Yeah, that thing had
he
attitude.
gives it away at the drop of a hat to some guy with really creepy eyes, if you saw him at the end of the episode.
I think he was just, he was kind of bitter about that whole stealing his hat thing and beating him up.
Well, yeah, you know, people steal your hats. It happens. Some asshole stole my hat last night. Pardon my language.
Oh, and here's Officer Jenny telling you that there's this poor Squirtle that...
Jenny! Oh, Jenny! Sorry.
I still think the funniest thing ever is Seto Kaiba singing Two Perfect Girls for me, just because it's so fitting.
Is there a YouTube video of that, please?
Oh, yes.
For the love of God.
There are several videos of that.
I need to see this now.
Okay.
I just want, like, a time Kaiba and Brock just to meet each other. It's like the world would explode, but it would be worth it, you know?
SSAN... The only thing I don't like about the SSAN is the epic music on board, and yet once you leave,
yeah,
it sails away and you can never come back to it. So you miss out on the music forever.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Love that.
There are a bunch of trainers.
I'm a big sucker for the Vermilion City music.
Me too. But I don't like the remixes, either in Silver and Gold.
I hated it in
or
Gold.
Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Gold, they just softened it up.
Yeah.
Your first gentleman. Gentleman Jim Stacy.
If he doesn't have a Persian, I don't care. Growlithe. I like the one in Silver and Gold that has a Persian. And I'm really glad I taught Lizardo Dig, because it's really useful.
Relatively quickly, didn't you?
Well, that's because you missed the whole 10 times speed thing.
Of course. See,
yeah,
I didn't have
Visual
that.
Boy Advance, I love it.
I had a Game Boy Color, like everyone else when they were playing this game.
Well, yes. Originally, the first time I played it, I had a Game
the
Boy
advances of modern science. Science!
Growlithe. I don't like that you can't get Growlithe until pretty much the end of the game.
Where do you get Growlithe?
The Pokemon Mansion in Cinnabar.
Oh, the burnt building?
Yeah.
That's a mansion?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like a research facility.
No, it was the mansion owned by the, I guess by the person who did the whole Mew research thing.
Ah, so
because it is a mansion.
Connect it with the whole Mewtwo thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
These people are not trainers.
Yep.
Some of them aren't. Usually in the rooms without trainers, there'll be items, but not always.
Is this person a trainer?
Reader, I would like a cherry pie.
She thinks you're a wait. Yeah, because what's your character? Zamian's clearly dressed like a waiter.
No, I think it's Pikachu that's the waiter. He just called me a pup.
What?
He called me a pup. Nobody calls me a pup.
You kick his ass.
You Nidoran, I can take out your Nidoran.
Should kick it out with the big
I have a Charmeleon who can dig.
But yet Nidoran male and female count as two separate
Here's
Pokemon.
something that you really should do at some point. It doesn't really matter when, but you want to talk to this guy to get the old rod. And you can fish just about any
the
body
old rod
of water.
is just useless, though.
No, it is not. Because Magikarp seems useless right now. And he pretty much is, because he only knows Splash, which does absolutely nothing.
I understand that it's going to eventually become Gyarados, but...
Gyarados is worth having. You definitely want to catch it and raise it to level 20. And once you do, you will not be disappointed.
I'll grant you that. That I shall grant you, but really, the old rod itself, like, if you're trying to catch something other than Magikarp, the old rod itself is useless.
Yeah, because you can only catch Magikarp level 5. That's it.
Until you, especially once you, knowing that there's a super rod later in the game, which you can pretty much just catch anything with. I caught a Kingler once with the super rod. I love how you could leave the boat, then go back on.
Yeah.
Until you're done with your task.
Well, until you get cut, the ship can't leave because the captain is seasick, so he can't leave.
Right.
Apparently, a lot of people are seasick. I thought cruise ships were supposed to be non-seasick-ish.
I don't know.
Especially the captain.
What's Pikachu doing? Is it dancing?
Yeah, if you stand for too long, it starts whirling around, and especially when it's on super speed.
Is that Pikachu like on
oh crap,
God.
It's Richard McDouche.
Oh, come on. Trust me, we've seen worse. Need I bring up you know who?
Yeah, but...
Spazzola?
At least he wasn't a jerk.
Yeah, but
He was annoying, but he wasn't a jerk.
What I will say is, I don't like his sprite design as much in this game. I liked it so much better in Red and Blue.
I don't actually remember the differences.
It wasn't much of a difference, but there was a difference.
I like how in Yellow you hardly have any disadvantages against him. You can pretty much beat him with Pikachu.
Yeah.
He has a Sandshrew.
He's so much easier in this too.
And if his Eevee evolves into Vaporeon, you can actually have super effective
in Red and Blue, for me anyway, like he was actually the hardest league champion ever. You know, because I mean Lance was tough.
No, because Lance's Pokemon were like level 50 at the very most.
Like Lance, was kind of tough when I fought him, but I beat him like easily. Steve, I had like two.
He was annoying.
I had like 2 water types and a fire type, so I just plowed right through him. Even though the Hoenn Elite Four was actually kind of hard for the most part. Like what was that ice chick's name?
Glacia.
Like she was a pain.
And that wasn't a bad name pun or anything.
That was terrible. But the rival in Red and Blue was like probably the hardest league champion ever.
Yeah, because he had a balanced team. And no one except Cynthia.
Like, I had to pick Charizard the first time around, and like, he's Blastoise. Like,
Blastoise is a tank. You definitely want to have something
his
really
Blastoise
strong.
threw Blizzard and froze my Charizard.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Thrash. I thrash it.
Thrash.
Goober. I couldn't resist.
Goober. There's a joke in there somewhere. It'll come to me.
Seriously.
I like his theme of do 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 do. Is he the only rival with his own theme music?
No. All of them do.
I just never bothered to notice.
Seasick. Oh yeah.
You're giving him a massage. You're giving this random old stranger a massage.
By the way, see how he's standing in front of a trash can?
Yeah.
Curiosity would tell you to look in there, but trust me, don't.
I know.
Don't.
I know. I remember
I've made that
this
mistake a couple times.
I remember this part. You don't want to. Just trust us. Gross.
And now I have Cut, which I've heard so much about. And yeah, like I said, Bulbasaur is pretty much going to be an HM slave for a while.
Yeah.
But once I start...
To be honest, I never got the Bulbasaur for some reason.
It's easy to miss, because if you check it before you get the badge, you can't take it.
I thought it was, I just didn't bother. Right after I got the badge, I had it right to Vermilion, so... Yeah. I never knew that until now.
Can't use an escape rope, darn it.
Just get
Gonna
off
have
the
to
boat.
leave.